Hello everybody and welcome to another Marvel Legends review. Thank you for following me along this wave. Finally we get to build our Thanos figure. And I've got my arms around the wrong way, haven't I? Yes. What an amazing start to the video. This is of course the Build-A-Figure Marvel Cinematic Universe Thanos. I've had some really nice figures from this wave. Some I'm attached to, some not so much. Let's get him built and see how good he is. Let's start off with the easiest task. Let's just pop the head on the ball socket. There we go. We can slide those arms in. There we go, until it makes a really satisfying click. And again this side. Oh, no click on that side, but it seems to be in nonetheless. And the legs, make sure we've got the right leg. There we go. And again this side. There we go. And here we have the Mad Titan all built. Love how he looks. I love how massive that gauntlet is as well, and we have all of the stones on there as well. Possible spoilers? I would imagine so. He does look a little bit rotund, I guess, but I think that's the way that the cloak kind of slides down over his legs. It's a nice version of Thanos. It is more kind of re-envisioned, and it doesn't really bear that much of a resemblance to his old comic book counterpart, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. At the end of the day, he's a huge tyrant that basically wants to rewrite reality, getting rid of everything bad in it, which in itself is a really bad thing to do, because you can't just rewrite reality. I mean, one person's ideals may be completely different to another's, but it doesn't necessarily mean that either of those are wrong. But that's a really good head sculpt. I think they've managed to capture the likeness quite well. As I mentioned in my Captain America review, I do have a small notch on the side of Thanos' head, but that's the only real blemish that I can see. I mean, let's take a look at this gauntlet. That looks exceptional. Really love the sculpting on that clenched fist. And we have all of the gems present as well. I love the rest of the gauntlet. We've got some kind of wear on there. I don't know if it's meant to be like that, but it's almost like a bronze wash over the top, and it definitely works. It's not as golden as I would have liked, but I think it definitely looks the part, and it's easily recognizable as the Infinity Gauntlet. We have another small notch on the arm there. I would have liked double jointed elbows. Beggars can't be choosers. But all in all, really fantastic sculpt. Love the heft and weight that we've got to these legs, and we've got some sculpting on the base there, and we do have some peg holes as well. Really looking forward to seeing how he squares up against the likes of the Guardians of the Galaxy. Can't wait to get a hold of those. I still don't have them. I still don't have any of the Guardians other than Star-Lord, so I need to get a hold of those. I may get the new 3-pack with Thor, Groot and Rocket, because everybody needs a teenage Groot in their collection, don't they? Articulation wise, Thanos' head can look up. That's a pretty nice range there. And we can slide down, we can go left, and we can go right, and we can kind of tilt side to side. The shoulders come all the way up to the side and all the way down. The shoulders can go all the way around, but mine does tend to pop out of socket. We can come out to the side. We've got an upper bicep rotation there. Single jointed bend on the elbow. Not really liking that on the normal arm, but on the gauntlet arm, I think that's acceptable because the gauntlet kind of touches the bicep. The wrists rotate and they have a bend inwards and outwards. Again, really kind of important with that gauntlet hand to be able to curl it inwards. It just looks that much more maniacal, doesn't it? We have a nice ab crunch forwards and back. We do have waist rotation. Legs can come all the way out to the front. We have some backwards motion out to the side, upper thigh rotation, and not one, but two bends on the knee. Not that anybody's could be able to bring Thanos down to his knees. And we get forwards and backwards, and we get that nice ankle rocker. And even with all that heft, he's still very well balanced figure. I mean, that one-footed running pose looks like he's expressing himself through the medium of dance. Having him alongside the other Thanoses from the multiverse, Thanos Party for Shartimus Prime, I would love to say that he's my favourite, but I don't think he is. I think that the £22, approximately $30 Marvel Select figure I just think he stands out more. He's got a better paint scheme. He's got a more grimacing face. The gauntlet is absolutely stunning, but he's not Marvel cinematic material. He doesn't have that realistic look to him, but he definitely bridges the gap between these two. From what we've got from the old kind of cosmic era through to the modern day interpretation, he's definitely that centerpiece, isn't he? If I was to get rid of any of these, I think unfortunately the old Walmart exclusive Thanos, he's going to be the one that has to go. This Thanos has just got such an awesome footprint, hasn't he? You can just imagine him walking out of like the portal, and he's just ready to get a fight on, isn't he? I need to get myself a huge Darkseid figure as well. Yes, Cam, I am talking to you. You need to hook me up with that Darkseid DC 2-pack, don't you? Because I need Thanos to fight a Darkseid. Who do you think would win? Personally, if Thanos didn't have the gauntlet, I think Darkseid would win, hands down. Ooh! And here we have him squaring off against my current Marvel Cinematic Universe. Albeit I don't have Giant Man, Hawkeye, or Falcon in there at the moment. I just don't have enough space for them. And of course, Vision. I still need to get the new Vision and Wanda 2-pack because it's a much better resemblance, I think. So, yep, there we go. That's how he's going to look. Personally, I think it's a really nice scale. I would like him to be maybe a fraction taller. At the moment, Hulk is going to be towering over him. I know people have corrected me. That is correct. Hulk is more of an 8-foot character. Thanos is more of a 7-foot character, that sort of scale. But still, I think the Marvel Select Hulk is the best Hulk out there for this collection. I think he looks incredible, and I really do hope that when we get the Infinity War Hulk out from Marvel Select, that they've kept that amazingly good sculpt that they used in the Thor Ragnarok series and carry that over, because I can't wait for a normal looking Hulk minus all of the war paint, etc. I hope you've found this series useful and fun. If you have, feel free to give this video a thumbs up. If you haven't, give it a thumbs down. I appreciate all of your feedback. I've included a link to my Marvel Legends playlist. If there's any particular Marvel Legends figure that's coming out that you would like me to review, then please let me know and I'll try my best to get a hold of one for the video. And until next time, from myself and the Build-A-Figure series, Thanos, thanks for watching. Goodbye.